Hi, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky here, on another round of Righteous Readings where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. How are you all doing? I hope you are all doing exceptionally well. No matter what it is you're doing in your neck of the woods today, this evening. I hope you are at least enjoying what you're doing and are filled with joy and happiness while doing so. You are next in line, my darlings, Taurus, for the 2023 yearly predictions. I did the intro and then I got a little bit pulled away, and the cards are still sitting here. So we are going to just rinse and repeat. So your cards have all been pulled for you. I'm using the Universal Weight deck for you, my darlings, today, because for some reason I just felt overwhelmingly pulled to do so. So we're looking at the quarters, breaking down that into the months, and I'll explain, and then we will step through together and clarify and re-explain what we see to get a bit of a clearer image as to what is coming in month by month for you, my darling Tauruses, for the year of 2023. It looks like it's going to be a very busy time for Taurus, my beautiful bulls. So this will take messages for placements of sun, moon, and rising of the sign Taurus for the year 2023. And don't forget, if you haven't sussed it out, I did last night. I went back through my catalogue and looked at the 2022 and 2021 year predictions for the signs. Yes, I do them every year, and I've done a couple in the last few. So if you're curious to see if any of it matched or resonated for you, go back through my video list and check out the 2021, but most importantly, the 2022 predictions that I did this time last year for you, and see if any of them hit the bells. Because sometimes we can be sitting here looking at these forecasts and sort of be like, oh, this is just whoa. And then you come back 12 months later and watch it and you're like, oh my, wowzers. All right, so as I said, I just pulled the cards for you, and we're going to go through all these placements now for you. I'm just going to grab a cup of tea because my throat is a little raspy and dry from talking so much, and I have no kids here, and I want you guys to have a good reading that's peaceful and sounds like it's plausibly hearable. Oh, one more message for you, Taurus. Don't forget, I am in Australia, down under in that real low southern hemispheric place on the other side of the world. So if I refer to a season in regards to messages, remember I'm referring from my standpoint, from my perspective. Keep it in mind, 99% of my viewers are in the northern hemisphere, northern counterparts. It will not be your season. So if I say summer, it's your opposite, which would be your winter, and so on and so forth. Do not listen to if I'm giving a message for February and I say the season summer, it is the season February's reading. So you do your season correlating to the month, not to what I say in season wise, because I'm speaking from my perspective in the southern hemisphere. That will not be true to you in the northern hemisphere, okay? Because you are opposite. So please just keep that in mind. I have tried very hard this round of readings to not bring up seasons or to be very mindful of that, but I must reiterate this fact at the beginning of each reading because it does confuse people if it happens, and I don't want anyone not understanding these messages or getting all discombobulated and confused as to what the heck it is I am talking about. So just keep that in mind traveling through. If you do hear me refer to seasons, refer to your season for the month I'm speaking about. Okay, guys? Excellent. Let me grab that tea. All right, Taurus, sorry, some sort of weird cards pulled up at the front and it's rather rumbly, but we'll work through them. So let's look at the whole underlying energy so far for the year of 2023 for Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, we did have the Strength card inverted, Leo's major arcana. I feel like the undertones of the 2023 year for Leo are going to be that of a little bit of struggle, lacking in the courage, bravado, or real get up and go energy to get shit done. There's a lack of belief as well, I want to say, in your strength of self, in your strength of being able to not just manage, but to be able to use what's gifted to you to make the results come out that you want, to be able to infinitely manipulate, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but to use in regards to what you need. There's a lack of there's just a lack of will. It really is, Taurus. See, that card's gone now. Let's... All right, Taurus, let's square dance through the quarters and through the months that we've got in front of us. So we're looking at the first quarter now, January, February, March. For January's energy for Taurus placements, we have the High Priestess inverted. There's a real sense here in not following your own wisdom or your own knowledge, which you know to be true, or you're just not listening. This is really taking other people's opinions, their points of view, oh, my thing just fell down. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My newly painted lovers just fell down. I liked the nudity, to be honest, but my boys kept commenting on it, and I wanted it in a more universal part of the house instead of my bedroom. So I decided to cover the nudity with some nail polish to make them a little bit more modest because they are young children, you know what I mean? So 5 and under. So I just thought it might have been a bit much, that endowment for them. But lucky it's actually removable, so as they get older I can peel that off and it can go back to its original tarp. Now, sorry, I digress. Taurus, January, as I said, 2023 year is the High Priestess inverted. We are really following other people's ideals, beliefs, their point of view way too fervently. We are really going at it like it's law. There's going to be some improper decisions made because of this, or getting the wrong end of the stick kind of thing, I want to say. It's really just being too wholly and solely devoted to other people's points of view and opinions. Try to form your own, or to at least back up this with some sort of fact before you go, down the rabbit hole. February of 2023 year for Taurus, we did pull for you, if I can pick it up, because it seems to be a little bit tricky for me today. Everything's a little bit tricky for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Just February, 3 of Pentacles reverse. February is going to be a hard month for you. I feel like collaboration isn't going well. There's a lot of misunderstandings. Can't get on the same page as other people, especially when it comes to whatever you're doing for study, work, or collaboration, career. I feel like February is where the wheels start to fall off a little bit. You start to see repercussions from the odds that you may be presenting. And March, I feel like it's going to come to a bit of a head at the end of this first quarter, because for March, we have Libra's Major Arcana, the Justice card. This is Justice, a third party coming in and waving her big sword and saying, we're not going to get the right thing, but we are going to get the just thing, the truly fair thing, the equilibrium. Not what you want, but what is impartially fair and just. Just doesn't care about the right thing or what you want. Justice cares about the just thing. And trust me, they are not one and the same. No one ever walks out of court and going, oh yes, she did the just thing. They want the right thing. But that's from their perspective. The just thing is from no perspective. It's the law. It is non-attained to any person, place, or thing. It isn't wavering. It is completely impartial. It is completely unbiased, and it is completely of its own. And when she waves her big badass gabble, guys, the show's over, folks. There is no encore. There is no let's poke the pie a second time. No, the door is shut. Speaking of doors, let's open up the door for the second quarter attaining messages for April, May, and June of 2023, Taurus. April. We have the Page of Wands reverse. April for you, Taurus, is going to be very much a consensus of instability and gossip going rife, I want to say. Don't abuse your trust and don't let secrets slip. Don't get caught up in the gossip either and put your 2 cents on it and spin it like the Chinese whispers walls. Just let it go through you, past you, and don't add anything to it. If you do, I feel like it might be egg on face situations here. Because for May of 2023, it's going to get more. The King of Swords reversed. This is someone very malicious, someone that is razor-wire tongue, someone that can be quite like forceful. Everything's falling down. I'm so sick of this. Sorry, guys. Quite forceful and quite direct, but they are also bringing a lot of conflict and a lot of severity within their direction. They have a tendency to dominate others and to try to manipulate or just to control. There is a sense of being selfish, cruel and perverse. Your needs above others. Damn everyone. June of 2022. Again, Ace of Wands reverse. The second quarter is all reverse and a bit of a doozy if you ask me. With the Ace of Wands reverse, there is an outcome here that's non-existent. Some ideal that you may have had, something that you may have carried with you for a long time. Some of you want to say it's about someone changing their ways, and they're just not. They're just telling you what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, they haven't changed shit. They haven't changed at score. And I feel that you are getting very frustrated. There's a lot of cloudedness around this and a lot of delay in around June's energy for Taurus. There's a lot of sterileness, a lot of barrenness. Let's jump to third quarter now because that's when things start to pick up a bit. Third quarter attaining messages for July, August and September of 2022 year for Taurus. July, 10 of Pentacles. The second half of the year starts off really bright for you, Taurus, with much riches, much ancestral support perhaps, but there's a lot of security and prosperity here. There is a real sense of being able to be secure in your shelter with your family. Material possessions are good. Money isn't that hurting. There is a lot to be proud of and thankful for here, I want to say, Taurus. August energy, 2023, Six of Swords reverse. Something that you have tried to beat and the anxiety has held you is still holding you very much mentally. There's something you want to get past, something you want to move forward with. There is something that you really, really need to mentally or in your ideals and calculations and thoughts need to get past, and we're really struggling here in August. In September, the last half of the third quarter, with Pisces major coming through here, the moon in reverse. Deception that otherwise in the past would have deceived you, decepted you, put you in a dark box or place is not confusing you anymore. You're seeing it for what it truly is, the deception and the deceit that lies beneath the surface. And you're knowing now those waters are full of sharks. We don't swim there. There's much lessons to be learned here, Taurus. The fourth and final quarter so far, before I clarify for you, of course, October, November, December 2023. October is beautiful. Taurus, this is the it for me, the sun. This is saying, F it all, there is much abundance here. Much joy I can take from this. Instead of looking at the glass half empty, I'm going to look at the glass half full, and I'm going to run with that. And October is where you really start to shine, and the fourth quarter really picks up from there. Because November, you go in the same vein. 10 of Swords reverse. This is benefit or profit. It will be short-lived. It won't be in any means permanent, but there will be some benefits or profits during November's month, which will lead you forward in much better stead. Just don't get too comfortable with it lasting long term. It is literally like a trial thing. December is beautiful. December 2023 is all you, baby. It is you. Taurus's major arcana. It is the Hierophant. This is getting back in alignment with your spirituality, your beliefs, maybe taking counsel from another individual, or really reflecting hard during this time about what you believe, your core belief systems, but also about sacrifice for self, sacrifice for others, and what that means for you. It's also about conformity and really coming, say as I do in some ways, conforming to the ideal systems, our principles, and bringing that all into a mass amount of fusion. There is much work being done here, Taurus, underneath the surface. It's kind of like a duck swimming in the pool. Looking at them from the top of them looks quite calm. But underneath those waters, those little legs are running faster than giblets on a treadmill. They're working hard. But from the top, they seemingly not be moving at all. The illusion of the disillusionment of what's really going on. Pull back the skin of it to see exactly what's ticking inside is what Taurus is doing. And I feel like in that fourth quarter, you learn much and you're taking that forward. Nothing is getting lost, spent, or spared for Taurus 2023. It's all getting reused. It's all being remembered. And some of it's even going to get recycled, I feel. Let's clarify. All right, my beautiful Taurus, let's clarify this. So for January's energy of 2023 for Taurus, we had the High Priestess reverse. Spirits and guides, can we please clarify January's energy for Taurus, the High Priestess in reverse? Page of Wands. February's energy for Taurus is 2023. We have the Three of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify now that Three of Pentacles reverse. Why is that Three of Pentacles reverse for Taurus is February 2023? Three of Wands. March's energy for Taurus 2023. We have Justice. Let's clarify the Justice card, please. The High Priestess. For April now, 2023 for Taurus, we have that Page of Wands reverse. Let's clarify the Page of Wands reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Let's clarify May's energy for Taurus, the King of Swords reverse. Why is the King of Swords reverse for May 2023 year? Page of Swords. June of 2023, we have the Ace of Wands reverse. Let's clarify that Ace of Wands reverse. Okay. Quite a few. Tower in reverse, Five of Swords with the Hierophant reverse. You again in June. July, we have that Ten of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Let's clarify August now. The Six of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that Six of Swords reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. Let's clarify now September's energy, the Moon in reverse. Clarify that Moon in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, it all comes full circle. Fourth and final quarter now. October, please. The Sun. Let's clarify the Sun. Why is that Sun here? It's the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify November's energy, the Ten of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that Ten of Swords reverse. The Seven of Wands. And finally, December's energy. Beautiful December's energy of 2023. Sorry, the Hierophant. Let's clarify December's Taurus's reading, 2023. December, the Hierophant. Why is that Hierophant here? Clarify the Hierophant. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, clarifying, is the Two of Pentacles, which went along with that Strength in reverse. You know, you're trying to have the agility to handle this. You're rocking it back and forward as hard as you can, but at the end of the day, you're lacking in the will, the zest. You're lacking in the ability to have the will to even want to keep doing it, but you're doing it more through the motions of it rather than the dedication for it. It's like, I know this is what needs to be done, so I'm doing it rather because I know I have to, rather than for the love of it, the joy of it, or because I actually chose it. It's more of a need to than a want to. Sorry, Taurus. Sorry. Go through these placements now. So for January, we had the High Priestess reverse. This was then clarified by the Page of Wands. In January, Taurus, there's a real consensus here of not following our own knowledge. We're getting easily led by other people's opinions, thoughts, But we are being very loyal and faithful. We're presenting ourselves in a very resourceful and loyal way. We're trying to bring a positiveness to this. Even though we're listening very much to other people, we're trying to bring forth some sort of positivity through it. We're trying to fuse it in a way. I feel like your intentions are honourable. You're trying to be very reliable, and you're trying to be everyone's best friend at the moment. You're trying not to pick sides. You're trying to be Switzerland. You don't want to get pulled into it, and you don't want to be a part of like any discourse, whatever this is attaining to for you in January, sorry, because February is what I meant. We've got two threes here. We've got Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. So in February for Taurus, there is a consensus of not collaborating well with others. There's a sense of not being on the same page, misunderstandings being abundant and abode. And with that Three of Pentacles reversed, there's a lot of mediocrity or pettiness, or you're not using your skills to the highest of value. But with the Three of Wands, you are very much waiting here for something to change, a shift to come in, a change or a realization. There's a real strength of strength and initiative here. You know, powers are ready to find expression, and you're trying to do so. You're just struggling to get your expression understood by those that you are collaborating with or that are around you at this time. I feel like your inspiration turns into practical reality, and you're trying to get others to see that point of view or to get on the boat. In March of 2023, we've got two majors here. This is a massive month for Taurus. Justice with the High Priestess. In March of 2023, Taurus, the just thing will be happening, and it will be very wisdom-filled. There's going to be some knowledge that's going to be held back, though. So, for example, if this is a court issue, I feel like some information will be privy to the lawyers and judge, but not necessarily to the plaintiff and the defendant, for example, or be it as may for your court system and whatnot. But there's a sense of a third party taking control of the reins with some sort of wisdom or secret or knowledge that has not been bestowed upon everyone else that's actually at the event, so to speak. This could even be attainment to you, that you're making a just realization here because you do have additional information. You've got some secrets that you've held back. You've got something that you're sitting on. You know more than what you're showing. You've got your poker face really on its 100% setting, and you really are holding those cards very close to your chest. Let's bounce now, Taurus, to the second quarter, taking messages for April, May, and June. So April, now we came out of that energy into this second quarter of Page of Wands reversed with the Queen of Cups reverse. I don't like this April energy so much because this is really, again, being very, there's a lot of instability here because of gossip. The rumour mill is in full flux, and there is a real sense of not abusing the trust you have placed, that others have placed in you by letting things out and slipping. Keep very close hold, tight hold of tongue and mouth during this time, I want to say. Refuse to gossip or to be part of that shit because it will not work in your favour. Especially with that Queen of Cups reverse coming in behind this. There's a lot of inconsistency and change. Your intentions may be noble, but can people actually rely upon you to keep their secrets, their opinions, or to even keep your own? In May of 2023, we have the King of Swords reversed with the Page of Swords. May is full of real sword energy, but malicious energy. There's someone coming out here really swinging guns, really being a bit of a highballer, I guess you could say. This is an individual that brings in a lot of conflict, a lot of conflict and severity with their deliberation, punishment, or the way they direct themselves. They have a tendency to dominate others, and they can be very over the top and quite cruel. And you're really watching this person. You're being very vigilant. You're trying to obtain more knowledge. You really are trying to gain some sort of vigilance through discretion, through to be observer and perceive that by which others try to hide or try not to show. Now, June of 2023, we have multiple and many. We had the Ace of Wands reversed first, but clarifying this was 3 cards. The Tower reversed, the Five of Wands with the Hierophant reversed. The end of the first quarter. So there's some sort of change, erosion, or something that was going to be started is really gone a bit of a flop. And this has led you back into the same rut and wheel syndrome, digressing back into old behaviours. But something I feel in June is really going to spark your last nerve and really fire up your last buzzard, and you're going to start getting that desire to stand up. But what you're going to realise, I feel, by the month's end is whatever you've been sacrificing for, whatever you've been fighting for so hard, whatever you wanted to bring in and it sort of flopped out, it's just costing you too much. Physically, energy, spiritually, that you're really starting to wonder, was it even worth thinking of it? Because the second quarter, you change your tact and you change your whole bounce, I want to say. July now, the second half of the year. 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Much riches and ancestral history here, and a lot of real support, real understanding. You may have felt that you hadn't been blessed that much with these gifts, but I feel like you have a lot to be thankful for, and July is really pushing it in the forefront. You may not be a lucky person, you may not be a gifted person, but you are a very secure and prosperous person regardless. August energy, 6 of Swords reverse with the Knight of Cups reverse. Something that you've had a lot of anxiety that you've tried to beat before, you're still struggling to overcome mentally through your thoughts, ideas, or calculations. With that Knight of Cups reverse coming in behind that. This is a real sense of someone that's being a little bit, how do I put this, deceptive or fraudulent or not being genuine. Someone that's got a real problem sorting the fact from fiction, and their appearance is misleading. They're misguiding you. September, the moon in reverse with that 10 of Pentacles again. You know what deception and deceit is, and you won't fall for that. You know what that bread and butter tastes like, and you won't fall for that because you have all your riches, you have all your ancestral guidance, or you've got a lot here. A lot of security and a lot of prosperity, and that's not going to rock your boat or shake your shine. The fourth and final quarter is the best. I love this fourth and final quarter. October, the sun, Ace of Wands. This is great abundance, being hope, fulfilled, enjoyment, and really taking sentiment and happiness from the simple things in life, and having a lot of creation, therefore, of, you know, creation, fortune, fertility, you know, everything is bringing into alignment in October, and your intuition is on point. November, Ten of Swords reversed with the Seven of Wands. Yes, you're going to get some temporary gains, momentary benefits. They won't be permanent, but from this you will gain the confidence and maybe even some skill to get above your combatants, to stand a ground above the rest that are in the running for whatever it is that's going on in November. You really are getting an extra push up or a leg up, or, yeah, it's great. And December gets even better for Taurus. This December I want to frame and put it on my wall, because this is the best. The Hierophant, you, my darlings, with the Ten of Cups. To me, this is like tick, tick, ticking in all them boxes, and then giving a kiss of lipstick on the envelope just to send it to sender with extra sweetness. It's you, your major arcana. It's in its great position. It's in its upright, and then it's followed by one of the most lovingness abundance card with the Ten of Cups. This is getting in touch with your belief system, your spirituality, what you know, what you want to sacrifice for, what you truly believe in, what you truly really are inside your spirituality, or your counsel that you may speak to. And being in this spiritual fullness is really leading you to not only fullness inside, but it's coming external as well. The Ten of Cups is happiness and peace all rolled into one beautiful ball of light. It is enjoying your secure and peaceful environment. It is about love, family happiness, and respect. I must stress that enough. It's about so much respect and love and mutuality. It's about all that emotion and feeling, all that devotion and sentiment. It's about that love. And it's all about the respect that makes a very rich life. What is a rich life to you, Taurus? Is it having billions in the bank, more money than you can spend or drop a dime into? Or is it when you come home, someone comes up to you and says, I love you, gives you a kiss and a cuddle. As you sit down, they take your shoes off for you and bring out the hot meal as you sit and enjoy a drink. What is true happiness, love, respect, and sentiment to you? What is your Ten of Cups? What brings you spiritual balance, internal, and connectional balance, external? That brings you true enlightenment and true love and pure joy and happiness and peace. Because for you, I feel you find it in December, or you realize exactly what it is if you've had it in your hands all this time and just not realized what a beautiful piece of pie that is. Blessings to you, Taurus. I really find that a very lovely reading, to be honest. I know it's got some rickety through it, but that fourth quarter, October, November, December, I think is a storyline in itself and something to be very proud of. So if you are a Taurus placement and you do find yourself in 12 months' time experiencing this beautiful abundance in December 2023 year, I wish you all the merriness that can come from it. And I wish you to drink long and large into 2024 year, because I think you deserve it. All of you deserve it. We all do. We all deserve to have the love, joy. Well, my beautiful Tauruses, I will pull some additionals for you in a moment, and then we will go from there. Okay, Taurus, your cards came out pretty thick and fast. We had 2 angels to grant you good messages for 2023. We have 2 ruin cards, and we have 2 spirit animals. So 2s seem to be a theme here. Let's begin where I usually do, which is with the angels. So these angels are here to guide and assist you with what they specialize in for 2023. So your first angel was the angel of relationships, Taurus. You have received this card because you are worried about a relationship issue and your angel has heard your calls for assistance. When you are experiencing challenges regarding a relationship, you don't always have the clarity to see both sides of the situation, and your angel of relationships wants to assist you with understanding the reasons you are being challenged. Your angel is not here to judge either side of a conflict. She is here to guide you and allow you to carefully assess the relationship. She will endeavour to show you the best possible outcome to heal the situation, and your angel will never interfere with this relationship or any relationship. She will only endeavour to create a bridge between the parties to achieve a positive outcome. If your issue is about a current relationship, ask your angel to show you if there is a chance of reconciling the situation. If your question is about reuniting or healing a past relationship, it is important to ask your angel to assist you in achieving the desired outcome. A relationship between family members may be of great concern, and if this is the case, ask your angel to help heal this situation. Visualize the situation healed and know in your heart that you have done everything humanly possible to assist with this positive outcome. If you are currently experiencing an issue with your children, visualize that all parties are aware of the love that you have for them. Ask that your angel of relationships to show your children that no matter what issues they experience with each other or with you, that you love them all unconditionally. Love has no boundaries, and your angel of relationship is here to show you how to share this belief with those you are currently experiencing challenges with. To bring in this angel, the affirmation is word for word. I gratefully accept the help of my angel of relationships. I surrender this issue to my angel of relationships. I trust in her guidance and the love she shares with me and those in my life who are challenged at this present moment. Your second angel for the year is number 24, the angel of harmony, Taurus. You have received this card because your angel of harmony has heard your prayers for assistance. There are times in life when you can feel out of balance due to the stresses and demands you are experiencing daily, which can challenge all of your relationships. This can create disharmony within yourself and with those around you. Your angel wants you to feel at peace, though knowing that she is trying to resolve any disharmony you are experiencing with friends, loved ones, and co-workers during this time of disharmony. Acknowledge that your angel of harmony is assisting you from the spirit world to feel and see a positive outcome. Your angel is also healing any disharmony you may feel within yourself, and it is important to remember that there are times when your natural balance is disturbed through issues that are of no fault of your own. Challenges can occur when important changes happen in life, and this can put you in a state of disharmony because you do not know what the outcome will be. Only think positive thoughts at this time. Try and feel relaxed in the knowledge that the positive balance and harmony you wish to rediscover in your life is not too far away. Be patient and allow your angel of harmony to take care of the rest. Affirmation for this card is as follows. I accept the assistance my angel of harmony is giving to me to help heal any disharmony that is present in my life. We'll now do the ruin messages. Okay, Taurus, let's get them ruin messages now. So the first ruin you had is this beautiful one here, and it means Al Wanzu, meaning divine God. Strongly associated with divine communication, this ruin card suggests that you need to pay close attention to the messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer, but also be a disconcerting spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions, rather than simply accepting all that which you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Your second and final ruin for the year 2023, Taurus, is Awans, meaning horse or travel. Travel or a change of residence, as well as loyalty, trust, and teamwork are the dominant themes for this ruin card, which is associated with the horse, a sacred animal in many ancient times and cultures. Just as the bond between rider and horse is based on faith, love, and trust, this ruin card reminds you of the importance of these qualities for the key relationships in your life. The card could also apply to a work situation or project in your life that requires discipline, trust, and teamwork, if there is to be any way forward movement. If you want success, you need to Dedicate yourself wholeheartedly. There are no half measures here. Finally, the relationship on which this card could be turning the spotlight is the one you have with yourself. Do you trust yourself? Do you have absolute faith in yourself? If you don't, this card is urging you to focus your energy less on others and more on believing in yourself and building up that self-confidence. Now let's move to the last pieces of the beautiful Taurian trifle as we look at your spirit animals. The first spirit animal to grant you 2023 wisdom is the kiwi. Most of the time, walking is a way that people get from point A to point B, often in a rush and without regard for what's going on around them. Meditation is typically viewed as something people do while sitting cross-legged for several minutes. However, that's only one form of meditation. Walking, awareness, and intention is another. Find a place, preferably in nature, such as the forest, woods, where you can simply walk for 10 minutes or more each day for the next week. Experiment by walking more slowly than you usually do, trying to go at 80% of your usual speed. You can also try speeding up the pace by staying present and aware of how it feels to move so rapidly. Then slow down for a few steps to where you can really feel each step you take. Notice how the contact with the ground starts at your heel and slowly moves up your toes. If possible, try to do this barefoot. Be aware of the sights, sounds, and smells as you walk, as well as the rhythmic feeling within your body. Whatever pace you set, be sure to breathe continuously and consciously with full awareness. Doing so while walking is what makes it a meditation. The associations with the kiwi are grounded, nocturnal, survival, flexibility, fatherhood, innocence, earthiness, ancient wisdom, inspiration, safety, speed, and quickness and detection. And your next card is the next, because L comes after K. Your final spirit animal for 2023 is the ladybug. This is an auspicious time for you, one that is extraordinarily powerful. You'll find that everything goes very smoothly with little effort on your part. Your thoughts will be manifesting much more quickly. So be observant and careful about what you're thinking. If you lapse into thinking about what you lack or what's missing, remind yourself of all the things in your life, food, shelter, loved ones, or even the gift of life itself, for which you are truly grateful. Gratitude is the key to continuously receiving good fortune, joy, and abundance. Be willing not only to ask for, but also to graciously receive and accept all that comes your way. So ask for whatever you want. Then imagine already having that which you requested. Can you feel what it's like when you think of having it already? Notice any conditioned or habitual thought patterns that may interfere with your acceptance of what you're asking for. If this happens, return your attention to thoughts of gratitude. In fact, express your thankfulness as if it had already manifested and continue to monitor any thinking that would otherwise block you from receiving. If you ask for something and then negate it with insurmountable disbelief, the results you get will be the same as if you hadn't asked at all. So ask and then be willing to receive. Associations with the ladybug are fertility, renewal, regeneration, rebirth, faith, family, mother, Mary, abundance, hope, meditation, prayer, dedication, joy, fearlessness. I don't know if you realize the kiwi standard for fatherhood. The ladybug starts with mother. So the father and the mother. The father and the mother. I do find that very interesting, Taurus. Fatherhood energy and motherhood energy. Father and the mother. The associations with the card said it. I just repeated it. But I do find that very, very interesting. Maybe. I'm going to leave it there and let you digest your beautiful piece of pie, Taurus, that I've just gifted you for the year. And I hope to see you every month, but most importantly next year. And traveling forward, I wish you all the very, very best for 2023 year, Taurus. Light love to you all. Know that no matter what happens, you are loved, you are worth it, and yes, you do deserve it. Bye all.